to go on here real soon. Um, I'm just trying it out. As you can see, I am Sean Bishop Davis, one of the Power Three. Um, if you look at the screen, you can also see that one-time Weaver is one of the other Power Three. And then we have Sebastian Chambers, who is the third of the Power Three podcast. But that being said, we should be coming online here real soon in regards to everything, um, to our podcast, and we should be starting our show here real soon. So, today, what I want to do is, today is the 24th of August, uh, 2016. It's currently 1:09 a.m. Central Time. And what I want to do today is, like I said, it's just basically a podcast that I want to try right now to just see where I'm at and see how well um, I'm doing so far and how well it'll come out. And is what I guess you could say. So with that being said, let me go ahead and start. Our podcast is basically going to be um, in reference to sports. It's going to be in reference to reality TV shows, regular TV shows, the ones that are hot, of course. And then we're going to be talking about today's news and things of that nature. All of us, well, I know two of the three Power Three are huge football fans. Myself and one time, I don't know if Sebastian is a huge football fan, but I do know one time and myself are huge football fans, college and as well as NFL. With that being said, so we will talk a lot about NFL games. We will talk a lot about college football games and stuff of that nature. Now, just because we're huge football fans doesn't mean we won't speak on other sports. So do note that we will speak on other sports as well. But today I'm going to go ahead and do this podcast. Like I said, I'm doing this podcast by myself because it's just a trial, just to see how it works and see how it goes. Please feel free, anyone that may be tuning into this podcast, please feel free to chime in and send messages and whatever, and give me any type of tips that you may feel that may help our podcast to be more successful. Um, with that being said, we haven't chosen a day to really launch our actual podcast station. I'm still getting with the other two gentlemen, and we're still trying to iron things out so that we can all be available at a decent time so that we can start this podcast. But we currently don't have a date yet. I do know one thing is that we're trying to do this here in the near future. When I say the near future, within the next 2 to 3 weeks, being so that we have the football season, the NFL football season is about to kick off September 8th, and then of course the college football season is about to kick off here in 10 days. So therefore, we definitely need to get on track and ensure that we get this started here real soon. So again, today is just me. You will see us here in the near future, all three of us, because it is the Power 3 podcast. So you will see all three of us here real soon. But right now, it's just me. So today, I'm going to speak on a few sport things in which I saw that grabbed my attention. And one of the things in which I saw was something in which I saw that was tweeted on on Twitter. And I know we have so many Twitter people out there that just love the show, love Twitter and things of all types of social media sites and stuff like that. And everybody knows Twitter. When you go to Twitter, you can find out a whole lot of things about what's going on. Well, today's Twitter, in regards to sports, I read a tweet in regards to the Carmelo Anthony's former college coach, Joe Boheen, said that Carmelo's Anthony chances of winning an NBA championship ring are unlikely. Now, I'm a huge Knicks fan. I've been a Knicks fan for years. I was born in New York, but I'm a military brat, so I've been all over the place. But I claim New York Knicks as my basketball team, which Oklahoma City Thunder comes to a close second. Now, keep in mind, I am residing in San Antonio, Texas, so I know all you Spurs fans are going to be like, wow, he's in San Antonio, he's not a Spurs fan? No, I'm not a Spurs fan, but I am a New York Knicks fan, and a close second is the Oklahoma City Thunder. But either here nor there, former college coach from Syracuse, Joe Bohan, said that Carmelo Anthony's chances of winning NBA championship are unlikely, and that's just it is sad because I'm a huge Carmelo Anthony fan. I'm a Syracuse fan as well. I watched Carmelo play when he was at Syracuse, and I think Carmelo's an amazing player. I really do. I feel kind of sorry for him because I wish that he would actually get an opportunity to win an NBA championship. I think he's overdue. I thought he was going to do it when he was out there in Denver, but unfortunately he didn't. Excuse me. But now he's been out in New York at the Knicks for a few years now, and it just seems like he just can't find that gel of people to come into the New York team or come to the New York team and help him out to help him achieve that NBA championship ring. You know, as you all know, Carmelo just came off from Rio 2016 winning another gold medal, so that's 3 years in a row for the U.S. to win a gold medal. And it's cool to win a gold medal. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's cool to win a gold medal, but to not to it's cool to win a gold medal, but when he's one of the great players that's in the league right now, and he doesn't have an NBA championship, it's just sad. It's real sad. So I'm pulling for Carmelo. I know that they just added some new players to their team this year, so hopefully they'll make a run. But now it's hard to make a run, really, when you have Kevin Durant, who's going to the most exciting team in the NBA outside of Cleveland, which is the Golden State Warriors, and he's going to a team that you just won an NBA title a year prior outside of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So it's going to be hard to beat the Golden State Warriors. So it's really looking dim for Carmelo Anthony to win a NBA championship or NBA title, but I'm still pulling for him. So do know that I'm still pulling for him. Also, on the Twitter news today, it spoke of Derrick Rose makes a bold claim about the Knicks. Um, he claims that the Knicks have a chance to win every game next season, but I think that's just Derrick Rose. Being that he just got traded to the Knicks, I just think that's him being optimistic. I think that's just him being a person who, deep down, probably in his head, in the back of his mind, he feels like, man, this is what he hopes happens. But as a new player coming to a new team, those are the type of things in which you have to say. So that's expected from Derrick Rose. Will they win every game? Of course not. It's even for me. I don't even know if they'll win probably half their games just because I don't know. It's the Knicks, and it's just something that just I don't know. I don't know if they'll win, you know, half the games. I would love for the Knicks to win half the games. I would love the Knicks to make it to the finals and win an NBA title, but I just don't see it anytime soon. They got to get some key players in there to help Carmelo. They did get Derrick Rose, but I just feel like they still missing a few key elements to make a run for the NBA title. So that's just my take on it. But of course, y'all can chime in and tell me what y'all think as well. Moving on to the other side of the coast over there in California. Happy birthday to Kobe the Black Mamba Bryant. Kobe turned 38 yesterday. Um, and as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I saw something in regards to them saying that Kobe, they was going to make 8/24 National Kobe Day in California because that's he first wore 8 and then he wore 24, which is August the 24th. If you put them two together, duh. But he did that, and they've been talking about making it National Kobe Day in California because everybody, that's a Lakers fan loves Kobe Bryant. He's probably the second or third most liked player for the Lakers. He may even be third. I don't know, behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and things like that. So. But yeah, happy birthday to Kobe Bryant. Salute you, Kobe, for a great career in the NBA. So happy 30th birthday to Kobe Bryant. Um, Still staying on the topic of basketball here on Twitter again. It's about this time. It's about Stephen Curry. You know, one of the best pure shooters I feel in the NBA today. This gentleman, I don't know. His range is phenomenal. To me, I look at it like this. This guy's range starts when he steps into the arena. Once he steps into the arena, that's when that's his range. Because this guy has shot. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it, but I've seen it on YouTube. I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it on Instagram. Where this guy, he's shooting from the tunnel. He's shooting from all over the arena, and making these shots like it's nothing. So this guy is a phenomenal shooter, a phenomenal player, and he deserves all the things in which he has coming to him. But on another note, it stated on Twitter that Stephen Curry's game used. Keep in mind, people, this is a game used mouth guard sold for $3,190. Now hold on, people. Now hold on. Steph Curry's mouthpiece, mouth guard, whatever you want to call it, sold for $3,190, and it was used. Why would you pay $3,000 for a used mouthpiece that somebody has had in their mouth? That has to be one of the most disgusting things I have ever heard. You paid, and what even makes it even worse is the fact that you paid $3,000 for somebody who had a mouthpiece in their mouth, because that's what it's for, and you bought it. What do you do with that? Please tell me you don't like frame it. Like, what do you do with it? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I understand he's a two-time reigning MVP and things of that nature. Like I said, one of the best pure shooters in the game today. And you know, uh, but to auction off, I don't even know why Curry was like me. Like, I wouldn't want to auction off no mouthpiece. I'm being honest. I wouldn't want to auction off no mouthpiece that I had. Like, really? Like, why would I do something like that? I don't see no purpose in it. Like, I wouldn't think anybody would even buy something like that. Even if I was a famous football, basketball, whatever, famous athlete. I, well, then, I don't know, because I've seen athletes, you know, auction off like cleats, those that are wearing the Olympics, they auction off cleats, even football players auction off cleats. Some football players just give them away. But then I don't think you could actually give away a mouthpiece that's been used. Like, who would actually take your mouthpiece from you that you just took out of your mouth and say, oh yeah, let me get that mouthpiece? No, no, thank you. I don't think so. Not on my watch. But I don't know. Maybe some people are. Maybe some people want mouthpieces. I mean, I know I'm saying it sounds strange, but I mean, I'm sure there's more stranger things out there that's been going on in the world. But I just can't see it. A mouthpiece for $3,000. $3,000 for a mouthpiece, which probably cost what he probably didn't pay for it anyway. You know what I'm saying? He give him the mouthpieces, whatever. But $3,000 probably was a 50 cent mount guard, and it auctioned off for $3,190. Okay. Not the kid. I'm sorry. Not the kid. That's just not gonna happen for me. I'm sorry. But anyway, moving on. Moving on. So, other things that are going on in the world today. Um, for those that are huge UFC fans, this is something that just came out on Twitter as well. It came out on Twitter yesterday. Um, Brock Lesnar was suspended after failing a drug test. Uh, in the wake of his two most recent failed drug tests, Brock Lesnar has been temporarily suspended from the UFC pending a full investigation. So, well, for those huge Brock Lesnar fans, don't look to see him anytime soon because I don't know. He doesn't look like he's gonna be here anytime soon because of the fact he's been suspended. Now, moving on. Um, let's talk about Rio 2016 in Rio de Janeiro. Um, First off, I mean, shout out to the USA for winning the most medals ever in a non-boycotted Olympic game. That's phenomenal. The US did well in a lot of events, and it's it's good that we won a lot of medals total. Um, Now, but that being said, I'm sure a lot of y'all know that a lot of what happened in Rio and the gold medal counts and stuff like that, a lot of that has been overshadowed probably in the last, what you'd say, 4 or 5 days because of Ryan Lochte. Um, and again, I would love to hear y'all views in this on this matter. But Ryan Lochte, for those that I'm sure everybody knows because it's been all over the news. They've been talking about it, like I said, for the past 4 or 5 days. But Ryan Lochte um, initially stated that he was robbed at gunpoint while in Rio de Janeiro during the Olympic Games. Come to find out, he basically, as they like to say, or what they're stating now, is that he exaggerated the truth or whatever. Me personally, I just look at it like he plain out lied. He lied about it. But um, the reason or the true story is what happened was that him and 3 other his teammates who were swimmers as well, outside of one of the gentlemen, who was it? I don't remember the gentleman's name, but of course, Michael Phelps was one of them. But either way, 3 other swimmers that's on the Swim USA swim team were out partying one night, and I guess after they got done partying, they had went stopped at a local gas station to use the men's room, and while they were there, they vandalized. It stated that they vandalized the men's room. Um, Breaking mirrors and just being vandals and vandalizing the I don't even know vandals is vandal just vandals or gotta look that up and see if that's just the word. But either way, they vandalized the men's room and uh, by the videotape it shows them doing some destructive things in regards to that and I'm sorry my screen just went black all of a sudden. Um, it showed them doing some things with the room, with the restroom and whatnot. And so what I gathered out of it was that the fact that I guess the workers that work that work the actual gas station or whatever uh, caught them at the last minute vandalizing the restroom or whatever because they had videos and stuff like that. It shows the video and stuff like that. It doesn't actually show them vandalizing, but a small part of it does. But either way, the gas attendants or whatever got wind of it or saw that they were doing it. And I guess the swimmers tried to get back into their taxi because they were in a taxi when this all happened. And the gas attendant, I guess he went and got some local police officer that's in the area that was in the area. I'm sure they had local police all over the area during the Rio Olympics because of what the big event it was. And I guess the officer confronted them in regards to it, and the officer pulled his weapon on the swimmers. Um, but the way that Ryan Lochte made it seem was that he actually got like robbed by some thugs or something like that, and they stole his money, they took his money. But it just didn't sound fishy. Even my wife, I mean, it just sounded fishy. Even my wife was saying like Ron Lochte stated that they stole some, or they robbed him for his money, but they didn't take his car. It's like, what did they do? Like, they asked you for your wallet. It was like, let me get these bills out of here. Oh, but you can have your wallet back. I don't think so. So it sounded fishy from the very beginning, but that's put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth in regards to um, showing, the negativity of how some of us as Americans conduct ourselves outside of our own country. So don't know how it's gonna pan out. Don't know when it's gonna pan out. But it's just something that it was something that could have been avoided. Something that should have never happened. But it is what it is. So hopefully, he learned from it. And hope they should. We should be hearing about some type of, I guess, punishment or whatever that they should be doing here real soon, or whatever they plan on doing with them. But it should be something coming down in regards to what happened and for lying about the incident. So that's that. All I can do is just shake my head in regards to it. Like, wow. So I don't know. Moving on. Yes, I have to put my glasses on because I have to see exactly what it is I'm looking at. Because I don't get to see everything. Oh, not only that, I mean, I know I spoke a few minutes ago about Kobe Bryant's birthday was the other day. It looks like Usain Bolt. Happy birthday to Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world. And that man is, man, I don't know if y'all watched it. I'm sure a lot of y'all did watch the Olympics, but if you didn't, to watch that man run, Usain Bolt, watch that man run. It's amazing. That man has speed that just should no man have, man. When he's racing, he's pulling away from the competition with ease. Like he's winning with no problem. Like he's blowing people out. Like the 200 meter, like no one was in the frame for the last 30 meters when he was running the 200 meters. And at the end of it, it looks like he was practically just jogging across the finish line. You say, well, I take my hat off to you, bro. You're an amazing athlete. You're fast. That dude is ridiculously fast. He's ridiculously fast. That's just crazy. So, and it looks like he turned 30 on Sunday. He turned 30. He turned 30 on Sunday. So happy birthday to you, Usain Bolt, and congratulations on winning being a what is it, 3P. He won 3 medals in London in 2012 in 3 events, and he came back in 2016 in Rio and won 3 gold medals again in those same 3 events. So, and I think if I'm not mistaken, the 3 events were the 200, the 100, the 200 meter, the 100 meter, and the 4x100 meter relay. So, like I said, that man Usain Bolt is crazy, crazy fast. I mean, not only him though, even the women from Jamaica. I don't know the young lady's name from Jamaica that won the 100 meter, um, the 100 meter dash for the Jamaicans, but it was a woman from Jamaica who done that too. So in Jamaica, they produce some fast athletes out there. So shouts out to Jamaica for doing that. So they did an amazing job. Um, I don't even know what to say about that, man. I really don't. Well, like I said, I'm just gonna keep it on moving, keep it on moving, keep it on moving. Um, so I don't know. So moving on, I'm just sitting here just seeing things that are going on, or what Twitter's talking about, and what everybody's speaking on Twitter. I know Twitter sees a lot of action because so many people tweet. I'm not a huge Twitter. I know I'm not a tweeter. I'm not a huge Twitter person. I mean, I can go there and see where a lot of people are tweeting, but I don't tweet like that. I mean, personally, I don't tweet like that at all. I really don't. I mainly just see what a lot of people are tweeting about, and that's mainly about it, for the most part. So that's about all. So I don't know. Um, I don't know if the stream is still going. Because right now it doesn't look like it. I'm looking. Before I end it, let's go ahead and I thank everybody for watching. For those who may have been watching the Power 3 podcast, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all for watching. Um, this is a show, like I said, that is about to come out here within the next couple of weeks. That it won't just be myself, it'll be one time and Sebastian Chambers as well. Um, but just tell me, like I said, give me some feedback on what y'all think and how y'all think the podcast is, well, what we may need to fix before it all uh, comes on here. Um, Again, thank each and every one of y'all for watching. If y'all not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Right now it's the SSC's day to day, but I will here soon. I will be changing it to the podcast name. So be sure to subscribe to the Power Through podcast. That will be coming up here real soon. Again, thank y'all for watching. Everyone have a great and blessed night. Enjoy your week. And again, this is the Power 3 podcast.